Hey, this is Adam Penna. I'm here at IMTS 2024. We're here in the Endeavor 3D booth, and I'm here with John Flynn. He is the VP of Sales over here at Endeavor 3D. John, how you doing today?
Adam, fantastic, man. Good morning. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, wonderful to be here. You've had a lot of great news working with ITAR. Can you explain to us what ITAR is?
Absolutely. So it's International Traffic Arms Regulations, and essentially it is a registration that is required to do any sensitive export-import control work with the DoD, the energy infrastructure supply chain. Any mission critical work for the U.S. government requires ITAR registration, and equally as important, ITAR compliance. Yeah. So that's something we've been working on at Endeavor 3D for quite a while. We've been registered for a little while, and now we're proud to say with our recent announcement that we're fully compliant to all the ITAR requirements as set forth by the U.S. government.
Beautiful. That's the Department of Defense, and of course, working with the U.S. government, very important.
Trade Department, correct. Trade Department, Department of Defense, Energy Infrastructure, the Energy Department. So all of the above. Anything that's kind of sensitive to U.S. trade secrets, you have to be ITAR registered and compliant to be able to produce and support and partner with those programs.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of that, and that's very important, even with intellectual property, things like that. Talk about that process, though, to get certified and qualified in ITAR. What does it take to do that?
Absolutely. So it's a rather lengthy process, as it should be. Very sensitive subjects that you're working on, but there are no really mandated or prescribed steps. So you can be registered rather simply, which you'll often see. A lot of folks get registered quickly and can advertise that they're registered, but will come short of being fully compliant. And so what we've done at Endeavor is take a really rigorous approach. We brought in third-party consultants to train the entire company, as well as the executive staff, the signers for all the export controlled programs that we'll be working on. So there's quite a bit of training. There's physical security upgrades that have to take place. So you have to limit access of what people can see and what they can get exposure to, non-U.S. citizens especially. There's IT upgrades that have to take place. And then there's just an overall care of duty that each individual at Endeavor on the Endeavor roster has when they're handling export controlled parts. So it's very rigorous, and it's ever ongoing, that maintenance of compliance to the ITAR registration standards.
Yeah, and you've already done that on top of having ISO certification and all these good things that you have when you have a facility like yours. Talk about the services that Endeavor 3D has.
Yeah, absolutely, Adam. We have a full suite of services. So we, at our core, we're a contract manufacturer. So our business model is to partner with companies and organizations like the DoD to produce parts at scale, any scale, but ultimately you got to get the flywheel spinning, and that starts upstream. So we've got a full suite of design services, reverse engineering and scanning services, DFAM services, anything that is required to optimize the design or figure out even before you get to the design, what is possible, what should be done with additive manufacturing. We've got a team of engineers that partner with our customers and our prospects to help them understand what should be done. And then from there, we've got a team of process engineers that will dial in the process capabilities and parameters to ensure that as the parts go through production, the process is optimized for cost, repeatability, quality, in spec, and tall perspective.
Yeah, that's huge. That's the full service that you have there to set up and work with Endeavor 3D. Now, you also work with both polymer and metal technologies. So talk about those technologies.
We do, yes, sir. We're proud partners of Hewlett Packard. So we've got a full line of their material offerings on both the metals and the polymer side. A nice fleet of the MJF systems that are all being upgraded to the 5600 units. So we'll have pretty much all 5600s here in the not too distant future. And then on the metal side, particularly of interest to the DoD and the ITAR related folks because of the metal stainless properties, but we run 316L and 17.4.
Okay.
So huge for maritime applications and energy infrastructure applications that need really a higher material property than you'll get on the polymer side. And we're very proud to say that we were the first installed base unit for HP's, North American installed base units for HP's metal jet binder jetting system, the S100.
Wonderful. I know that metal jet even debuted here 2 years ago at IMTS. So great to see it now in your facility. So yeah, you talked a little bit about the materials there, the importance of those materials and why you're working with
stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
17.4 and 316L.
Okay, and that's part of also those metal jet printers.
Correct.
And the services you provide on the metal side.
Yep.
And so outside of that, what other services? You talked about something working with the customers on developing some of their applications. So what do you see as your biggest customer base, maybe in the industrial side?
On the industrial side, Adam, I would say, so automotive is kind of a bifurcation, but automotive is huge for us.
Yes.
On the industrial side, the advent of autonomous vehicles and the value that additive can add via lightweighting, via kind of hydraulics manufacturing is a huge hot sector for us.
Yeah.
So we have quite a few folks within industrials, within autonomous vehicles who are going to production and not looking to convert back to traditional manufacturing with these applications. That's really taken off for us. And then, we're seeing an uptick of interest on the true industrial side. Heavy equipment for spare and replacement parts is a big one.
Yes.
And also new product introductions. So we say bridge to tooling in Endeavor 3D. If you're bringing a part to market and whether it's customer feedback, market feedback, or your own engineering feedback that design is likely to change,
Yes.
it's not always wise to invest in the tooling up front. And so we can go through really unlimited iterations with a partner of ours, a customer of ours, to help them design and produce at production grade quality, production grade scale, until they get to that business case point of flipping to a tool to injection mold because the economics are there.
Exactly.
So it's all upside for us, though.
It is now. I mean, Endeavor 3D. Now, you've been doing all these services. Where can people find you? Where are you located, and where can they find you on the web?
Absolutely, yeah. We're located just outside of Atlanta. We're about 20 minutes west of the airport in a town called Douglasville. Great small town, small suburb of Atlanta, and it's easy to find us on the web. Endeavor3d.com. Great website, and I'm always available. My team's always available. So I would encourage people never to hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, John, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for your time.
We'll see you later.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Thanks for joining us here.
Thanks, everybody.